Hi, I'm Jake from AET News Centre. Today we have Greencare, an innovative new company that has a view to reduce waste in New Zealand. One of the social problems that we're trying to address is the amount of plastic waste, particularly associated with our milk bottles. A lot of them are going into recycling facilities, and a lot of them are going into landfills. Greencare is a way to resolve this. So, what contributing factors are there to the rising prices of milk?
One of the main contributing factors is the cost of production, i.e. the packaging costs, which are around about 10 cents per milk bottle. We intend to lower these costs through our solution.
Well, that wastage of milk is also a problem as well, is it not? That your solution affects both the price of milk and also the amount of plastic that you waste. So, how does it affect that, and how much of a problem is this?
Wastage of milk is a huge problem facing today's households of New Zealand. 83.3% households will purchase milk on average, spending a total of about $5. 1/4 of this is wasted before it's being utilised before the expiry of the milk. This could be due to a possibility of having busy lifestyles or just not being aware of when this is going to be expiring. Busy lifestyles could include those who need to get coffees on the way to the work from a local cafe.
To eliminate all plastic waste made from milk bottles, we intend to do this by installing tanks into supermarkets which will hold tons of milk, and this will reduce the power costs for the AC rooms that the supermarkets will run.
Also, this will help to reduce light pollution, space consumption, which is already a little bit of a shortage at the supermarkets, as there will be less fridges required, reducing storage costs, as when something's not on the shelf, they don't have to have that many storage costs at the supermarket. We will also intend to put a counter at the front to ensure that there is no theft of milk as well.
What are the stakes involved in your project here? What are the stakeholders, and what stakes do they have in them?
Yes, firstly, let's take a look at the stakeholders that are involved with our business. We have suppliers, consumers, supermarkets, and the supermarket's employees. Firstly, if we take a look at the stakeholder of supermarkets employees, they have a secondary stake in the business. They have a legal, moral, and an interest. That is the type of the stake. The power is low with the legitimacy high. And secondly is supermarkets. They have a primary stake in the business. They have an interest and moral type of stake, and their power is high as well as the legitimacy being high. Suppliers is another stakeholder. They have a primary stake in the business. The type of stake is legal, moral interest with a high power and high legitimacy. Lastly, consumers is another stakeholder. They have a secondary stake in the business. They have a legal, moral, and an interest type of stake, and their power is low but legitimacy is high.
In my discussions with Greencare, I've come to the conclusion that they do fulfill all ethical requirements. Under the utilitarian approach, the price of milk is lower, the flexibility in the amount that they can order, and also the reduction in cost due to packaging, all means that the affordability is a lot better under their new system. In addition to that, we've also, under Kantian ethical philosophy, there won't be any loss of employees, so employees aren't treated as a means to an end. And also under kaitiakitanga, I do believe that they are being a guardian of the environment. They are trying to reduce the amount of waste and therefore not treat the environment itself as a means to an end. And now we'll be talking with a representative from Greencare regarding the sustainability of their product.
Mental sustainability by reducing waste. We will do this by introducing milk pump tank system in the supermarket. So this would reduce packaging costs by requiring our customers to provide their own packaging. The system would also save our native animals dying from pollution. This would help us to further enhance New Zealand's 100% clean and green image.